All right, my bad, guys. Had to make sure we are also streaming on YouTube. I found out there is a certain thing that's going on with streaming to Twitter. So that will be for next Heaven's Arena. But we will have highlights going down. But back to Matcherino. If you guys can go ahead, type in Matcherino. If you're on YouTube, then you're going to have to go to the Twitch stream to go ahead and go to the Matcherino. Use these codes. There's currently $21 on the pot. We want to make sure you are able to get your free code to add 25 cents to the pot. Get these players paid, okay? Get these players paid. And you get, and what better way to get them paid than you doing it for free? All we need is a little bit of your time. And with you already enjoying poking, why not give us a little bit of your time, okay? All right, much appreciated. Link is, go ahead in the Twitch chat. Appreciate it for Dev for helping me out. Let's go ahead, get into the matches. First up, we are going to have Festive versus Alpha Flower. Now, going into these games, I did notice, I'm like, you know what? The Heavens have decided for there to be two mirror matches in the beginning of this bracket. We're not going to worry about the other one. We're mostly going to worry about this one going into the matches. Both of these players do play Suicune, but we're going to see how that plays out. All right, let's get it started. Okay. Oh, okay. And we are not choosing the Suicune. Festive going in with the Machamp. And you know what? I don't disagree with this idea, only because Machamp not only deals out crazy amount of damage, but he has three, count them, three grabs. Two in the air, one on the ground, and a regular one. But I'm not counting the regular one. And there you go, starting off with the regular one. But already Festive trying to rush in with that seismic toss. Oh, sorry, submission, my bad. Ooh, okay. But so far, Alpha doing a really good job keeping Festive at a real long length distance, trading with the forward Y and going in with the offensive. Snivy on deck, gonna use it automatically. Okay, shoulder, hit, double shoulder, triple shoulder? Hold on, no, I don't think that's a combo I've ever seen before, but I would have been crazy to see one. Oh, yeah, the priority of that projectile does not beat forward Y from Suicune. Plus frames, double CA for Festive to get the first round of the set. Activating Victini, I actually like it. You can do a lot of damage already. 2 hits just for the projectile. Gotta be careful. Nice hit, crit again. Gotta be careful with these crit geysers. Can easily launch you up. But so far, that shield health is not looking too good. And a fully extended CA getting the approach and the grab. Now, it's just classic zoning. But there we go, karate chops. Shoulder, another CA again. Gotta be careful, plus frames. I think you're able to get a combo after that, or you just only get the plus frames. Another geyser, that time being a crit off of the submission. Snivy. Oh my goodness, I was about to say, are we gonna get away with a perfect? And Festive says no. Take this rage full raw damage burst attack, and that already did nearly half of your HP. Yeah, first up, give me my distance. Hit again, but still alive. Burst, bring him all the way down to 1 HP in a dream, and that dream becomes a nightmare for Festive as Alpha evens out the game. Ooh, a little bit high on that type rope, but oh my goodness, whipping the homing, which means Alpha gets to go ahead and take it. Snivy, back off again. And you know what? Snivy being, oh, fully charged shoulder, but dropping the combo. Okay. The rolling hero into the grab. Oh, we teched it, and nice. Doing a long wide tech, making sure we get the corner as Alpha gets another grab right on top. right, Victini gonna heal up just a little bit and add on to that crit. Gotta be careful. Any of these can go ahead and hit you out. Ooh, oh, getting a crit of his own, but no command grab in the air. 5x does a decent amount of damage, trying to get some synergy. Alpha activating hers first. The cross chop, no block, no nothing. We just throw caution to the wind. All right, give me some space. Burst attack. Snivy, cancel again. And a little bit of a tick throw funny just to go ahead and start it off. Festive taking the game 1. All right, Festive on the Machamp. So far, I was going to say that, you know what, Machamp doesn't do too bad in this matchup. Now, if Alpha was actually using a different support, it could be a lot more, you know, annoying for Festive. But choosing to use crits is a good idea. But okay, we see a little bit of a change. Not only Alpha switching supports, but choosing to go with synergy focus, which means she gets a little bit of synergy at the beginning of this round. Ooh, jumping out of range. Aurora Beam, gotta be able to walk and block. Scary Face trying to get in. And so far, having a charge. Nice crit from the Rolling Hammer. But again, no command grab. Can you grab this? Okay. Ooh. Could have actually grab punished that, but Festive being a little bit worried. NCAX to get you out of the corner. Grab. Now it's time. We're going to be able to charge that Icy Wind. Oh, who said charge Icy Wind? I meant we just gonna go ahead and put pedal to the metal. But another Snivy so far, utilizing Snivy so much and getting so much value out of it. And a crit grab. Not a crit this time, a crit coming your way, Festive. Okay, JY, another JY, trying to keep that distance and keeping you always in that geyser distance. And so far, just chipping you all the way down to 0. Alpha with the keep out. I don't know what that was. Running kind of into it. Another fully charged CAX. Ooh, oh my gosh. That crit reached the heavens. Ooh, JX behind the back. Donkey kick to the wall. Go ahead and send him off. Oh, you're not grabbing me today. Ooh, that was a great reaction too, coming out from Festive, knowing that that rolling was coming in. Krogunk. All right, it's not fully unblockable, but you do have to pick between getting hit by that, the defense down or taking the grab. Ooh, Oki. Oh. Hold on, we're just repositioning left and right. Oh, okay. Rolling Hammer, cancel. Into the throw, bulks up. Trying to find a way to take down this last bit of HP, but Alpha has nothing but pedal. Nothing but go. That's gonna hit. And the rest of that is just gonna be in Festive's favor. Festive sitting on set point. Okay, catching the cancel. What are we gonna do from here? Ooh, double. Hydro Pump gonna go ahead, and now we have all this space behind us. Look at it, push you towards the corner. You thought you was gonna wake up with something? Do you know how much cojones you have to do that right in front of your opponent? Again, plus frames, not able to eat out the 4X. Keep you here. All right, Oki, Snivy, don't get too much plus frames off of this, but you do get the wall. Bulk up for damage. And a crit behind the back. Okay, a little bit of CA chicken, but sometimes the duck is gonna win the flock. Back up, 2X, burst. I heard a double burst from both sides, And that's not going to be for Festive because the extended hitbox of this crit is going to make a kill. And that's going to be game 2. No, I lied. You're still alive. Rage allowing you to get bypass that damage. Oh my goodness. Oh, but that's a punish? No. Snivy again. Hold on. It ain't over yet. And somehow able to side homing past the command grab. I know, like, Machamp is like, I had it. It was right there. The win was in my hands. How did I miss that grab? Oh, okay. And Festive going with the Shadow Mewtwo. It's been a while since I've seen a Shadow Mewtwo, but I'm not so sure about this matchup. If there's any buttons that probably benefit, you know, or at least moves that probably help out Mirror Coat from Suicune, it's going to be a lot of Shadow Mewtwo's projectiles. And we know he has a ton of them. Alright, starting off with Ice Wall. Not choosing to go with any projectiles early on because I know we're kind of scary. But we go off with a Side Strike, and that's the one thing we get the benefit of when we play as Shadow Mewtwo. We get a DB. Alright, straight throw. Okay. Geyser, and you know what the added benefit is as well? We get burst sooner than anybody else in the cast. Shin, Shadow Mewtwo coming in. Cancel. Oh, that was a triple cancel right there. But we're able to escape the corner. Alpha going into the poison. He did get defense down, and that's going to do a lot of extra damage as well. Wall. Oh, and the rest of it kills. Alpha turning this all the way around, now in the lead, planning to take set and game. Alright, set headbutt, jump out. Good CA coming out from Festive. Oh, but not changing into the Vortex. We know Vortex is able to, you know, counter pierce some of those armored moves. The dash up throw, yeah, I know it gets real scary. Okay. Fly, being able to block. Are you able to punish this from a distance? No, you're not. Burst Exhaust helps you out. Emolga. Okay, gotta be careful throwing out these projectiles. Oh, that is going to hurt a lot, especially with the defense down. Definitely gonna be Shadow Mewtwo's half-life. Oh, definitely more than half-life. Oh my goodness, Aurora Beam adding onto the chip. But you know what? Look at that. Oh, Festive just had burst, and now he's about to get it again if he's able to defend. Oh no, he's not! And the Geyser is gonna finish it off! Alpha moving on by a nose hair. That was rough. It was so close to getting that burst too. So close. So close. All right, guys. Next up, we're going to go ahead and have 99 Dash versus Niet. Shout outs to the EU coming through because both Irradiance and Niet are making a show. Not Vanny tonight, but you know what? I know she's here in spirit. Let me go ahead and get set up for you guys. There we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Reset. All right, let's get into that game 1. And let's go ahead and swap those teams over. There we go. 99 Dash, Niet. A little bit of that Kino versus you know, Blastoise 42. I forgot what his name. We're talking about Slip, okay? We're talking about Slip. I know he has the other name, but we're talking about Slip, okay? But you know what? That's not who we have on the screen. We have 99 Dash versus Niet going through. And you know what? This is a little bit of a... I actually really like this matchup. Both of these characters have very good staggers. Hold on. Just frozen in place, looking towards the sky, and that's going to be the first command grab of the night. You're going to have to react to those, especially from the top rope. Hang them up like a picture and bring them back down to earth. Oh my goodness, can we put this mouse down? Okay. So far, getting kept out. Nicely done from Niet, being able to cancel out. Good movement coming from both of these players. Okay, sit down. And we know the Hawk definitely tries to eat the mouse, so that's going to be a punish, but doesn't get a full one. Simple and clean coming out from Niet.
Round 2.
Oh my gosh, I thought maybe we would have actually changed or do something, but no. Ooh, okay. Nuzzle on the CA. We're gonna do the Oki? No, we're just gonna take time to get our Jirachi up. Alright. Gotta be careful. That did a lot of damage just for a 2-hitter, and sometimes that's what Pikachu Jirachi does. Okay. On the other side, Haunting Hawk not being able to continue. No burst attack coming out from 99 Dash, just getting mauled by all these buttons, and that's going to be a waste of his burst. Oh, and another command grab snuck through into the burst attack. And you know what? You may not be dead, but we're definitely going to shut down that Jirachi, making sure you don't come anywhere close to getting full meter. Oh, and that did a lot of damage. Only 19 HP on the board blocks. JX, that Clash does allow you to get space, but not enough to actually help your health bar. Game 2 so far. I haven't seen many staggers. I've only been seeing nothing but offense. But you know what? Sometimes it's just like that. Like I was trying to say earlier, these two characters have some of the best stagger pressure, especially going into either a cancel or plus frames.
Round 1.
Ooh, okay, dash up. His namesake 99 Dash, he will get in your grill. Ooh, tried to hit it with the 8X on reaction, but that's a sucker punch for you. That's armored. You're gonna have to grab that or hit it or jump attack it on reaction. But good, another CADC dash, building up burst, activating it early. I like it. When you have a low CC character like this, you want to use your burst early. Ooh, the setup. Oh, this time we got it. Only so much burst meter left. We use it on the DP. Burst. Oh, he might be able to stall it out. Yep, and get the dive bomb on it too. Plus frames, burst exhaust. And still had a little bit of charge left to go on the DP. Extra damage. Anti-air, no. That's a good clash for 99 Dash. Already using so much of his meter, but he's almost had it already. Hit? No hit. We're being patient. Oh, Umbreon blocked. It was your turn if you had the just frame, and he's just holding block. I think he's just waiting for the perfect moment to get Jirachi. This is where you would use it. Oh, wait, no, he can't use it, but he might get a jump cancel here. JX, he gets the kill instead. And look at that, Pikachu, full meter and Jirachi. Are we going to use it all? Another CADC dash burst. Okay. No, holding block. Oh, okay, release Y on the anti-air. Let's go. Oh, the cancels in the air for 99 Dash, but getting stuffed out. Electro Ball? No, he said it's too many CAs for me. And a double command grab in field phase nonetheless. Hold on. My man is playing with his food. Oki? Nah, we're definitely bursting up. Jirachi, be careful. A good chunk. Yet, that might... This is not going to kill. I don't believe this is not going to kill. Close, but no cigar. But that did a good amount of damage. Going in. Perfect block. Does perfect block. Catches him. Okay, Niet with the double perfect. And another command grab snuck through. Acrobatics. Sit down. Oh, that's going to hurt. Okay, but Jirachi saving lives. Activating a lot of arrows. Trying to be Robin Hood. But one hit. Is afraid of that. Was afraid of that Umbreon in the last moment. Now Niet at set point. Okay. Close. Good stuff. Denying him the chance to build any more meter for this round. Activating burst early. Again, like I said, I like it. Dash in. Oh no, a little too preemptive, thinking the dash might happen. Feather Dance will cause an attack down if it lands. And another dive bomb on the Electro Balls. Doesn't want to allow him any type of advantage. Umbreon whittling down the synergy. Okay, nice. Oh, that's a punish again. Even though if he's not in the air, it's very punishable on the ground. Okay, clash. Any of these clashes do build a lot of meter for both opponents. DP, oh, on the other side, back kick, cross up. Okay. Plus. Plus again? My man is just shooting Kamehamehas at this point. Gotta be careful of the DP. I know he doesn't want to give him any pressure. Don't DP here yet. Good weight coming out from dash, but as I say that, presses a button. And with little to no HP, that's going to be 2-0 going in the favor of Niet. All right, guys, next up. Gonna be a powerhouse matchup. We're gonna have O'Radiance versus TEC, the Bugman himself. A Radiance on the breaks in, not choosing to go with the Lucario. And Tech, you know, he only really plays one character, and that character is his heart, soul, ether, and everything else in between, going in with the sizzle. Right, look at those hover cancels coming out from the CA. You gotta be careful at all times because you don't know when he's gonna release it. Just like that already, the shotgun cancel. It's so fast, so hard to see. Ooh, okay, a little bit stubby nails on the claws. Oh my goodness, and what a beautifully timed reaction going in with the U-turn. Okay, patience. Right now, I see it. Tech utilizing that high stance can negate certain low priority projectiles. But you got to be careful of that boomerang that Braixen has. It can easily be counted as an A-rank projectile. Oh, okay. Catching him standing. Flamethrower. We're going to have that buff 1. 2, we keep that buff on us. Ooh, all right, and I like it. That's actually not a common use Litten, but you know what? Irradiance using his supports to his advantage. This is a character that can abuse the support cheer and the support meter, and staggering out a lot of Scizor's CA is not something that many characters can do. Okay, throwing out some projectiles, trying to make sure we catch some of those CADC hover cancels. Ooh, and another DP reaction on the CA shotgun plus frame. Ooh, okay, blocks, out of range. And a nice dash in coming in from the light screen. And snatched up by the bug bite. Now we're starting to call out some of these blocks. Okay, snipped him a little bit on the bum, but you know what? We still were able to retaliate. Woke up CA hover cancel, and it's a punish. Man, this character's good. Right, sitting ever so slightly at a distance, knows that he does not need to do much. Again, using those high stances, doesn't need to use his actual CA for it. Okay, causing him to check in the air. Light screen, enhanced punish, firecracker show, and because our synergy is going down, we take all the extra damage we can get. Sugar, spice, and everything nice coming at you 1 o'clock. Probably I should say 12 o'clock, but you know what. Alright. 12 seconds left. Gotta be careful. And Tech only need to do a small amount. Caught you waking up with a button. Try to jump. Doesn't matter. You're gonna go ahead and take this round. Okay. Dashing up. Oh, U-turn. You know he loves that button so much. Gotta be careful with these light screens. Even though if you're able to negate them, he can come in and dash at any moment just outside boomerang range. Ooh, okay, the combos, the optimization coming out from Tech. Shotgun going over the embers. Try to catch him double time with the cancel. Flamethrower, and you know what? Here comes 2, and we keep that buff on us. Ooh, okay, a little bit of cancels. Litten does a good amount. Actually, is gonna go to the full enhancement fire spin, but doesn't get the kill that he wants. Oh yeah, we're a little bit way too far, but not a bad punish. Or I should say, kind of a bad punish. We're able to get out of harm's way. Cancel. In your grill already. Not enough damage. The rage, the guts is allowing to keep Tech alive. Oh my gosh, that was so fast. The high stance, but able to see the needle through the haystack. A Radiance holding it true. Okay, that was a crazy close match. I am loving it. Give me more. Give me more. Going right back into it. So far, both of these characters have an immaculate, just amazing options on the screen when it comes to movement. But one thing's for sure, it's not hover dash cancel. It's definitely not hover dash cancel. Alright, let's see what Tech has for us going into this game 2 staples. Gotta be careful with any projectile. Hover cancels allow him to get it air to air, snatched up, give me my HP. It's not like I lost any, but thank you for donating to the church. Okay, plus range. Staples doesn't get the hit confirmed that he wants, but there it is. Oh, whiff punish. You're lucky you didn't get splat against the wall. Tried to take your legs from the air. Out of there, jump over. And it does punish the Litten. Oh, nah, you're wall splatted. Done for. Bug bite for the finish with a perfect. I don't know what Tech changed up, but already having the answers. One thing he did for sure change up was his support going into the Mimikyu. Swords Dance up. He knows that he can't fly, especially with the fire spin up. Did not believe in the hit, but we did believe in the grab. Go ahead, send him far away. 1, 2. No 2 for the buff. No, we're trying to get into your grill. There's no time for a buff. But here we go, 3, and that's gonna be us getting the buff. And another extended one, too. Ooh, okay, U-turn. A little bit too far out. Oh! That almost was a grounded hit. Luckily, he was in the air for a bit. Litten, cancel, shotgun before Litten could come out. But you know what? Litten will be back soon. Ooh, okay. Nickel and diming. Silverwind's gonna go ahead and send him across the screen. Swords Dance back up. Mimikyu. All the damage. It was too many hits. 17 seconds on the clock, though. Tried to cancel in for a grab. Attack buff up. Tried to get a sneaky throw, but we know we're trying to get all the damage if your name is a Radiance. And he pressed the button all the way out. That's going to be Tech going, winning game 2. Going in for the meteor finish. Guys, there's nothing that I love more than watching two powerhouses go at it. This is a closer than close set. All right, getting started in the Bloom Dome. Alright. Once again, getting started. Oh, okay. Good shot. Coming out from a distance. Boomerang. Oh my gosh. I thought that was a whole whiff punish from downtown. And that was such a late grab, but that's the benefit of having homing dash canceled. You can jump out, jump in. Trying to get a grab himself. A Radiance now in a tough spot. Ooh, okay. That's practically the heat of the fire getting hitting him there. But enhanced flamethrower adding on the damage, and we have low PSP as well. This might be the kill, and it is. So much damage coming out from enhanced breaks, and you don't know where it's gonna come from. Willing to take the trade. Charge. And Mimikyu gonna set up. Punish? No, doesn't go into the bullet punch. So far, nice. Being able, and that's another benefit of playing Scizor. His average dash is able to, again, you're able to move forward against low priority projectiles. Fully charged, and yeah, that lasts forever. Alright, low HP, Radiance. Trying to find a way, probably trying to make Tech use his burst. Oh, okay, reset. Oh, and Metal Claw doesn't even need his burst. Tech and Radiance both need one more. Who's gonna take the set? Ooh, okay, good call out. Flamethrower, stay out of my skies. And you know we can't just easily throw out these projectiles knowing that Scizor has the high stance. Fully charged CA again. Metal Claw going in. And you know what? Give me some of my HP back. Bug Bite. Cancel. Ooh, okay. And Litten. Not going to be able to get a combo off of it, but it does further on a Radiance's lead. One. Boomerang. Be careful. Fire Blast going through both projectiles. And Tech feeling a little bit of the pressure, activating Burst. Metal Claw. Oh no. Oh. That did so much damage. You're not even in rage. Right. Perfect block. We do. Okay. Activating the Mimikyu. I like it. Hold you down. Lock you in. Get you into this pressure. Hits out the burst attack. 18 seconds left on the clock. Very dicey for a Radiance, but you know what? When we try to walk and block, it sometimes doesn't work out for us. 2-1 for Tech. It be like that sometimes, guys. It be like that. All right, guys. We're going to go ahead, take a quick break. We're going to go ahead and get more replays. If you can, remember, Heaven's Arena, the only place, the only Pokken tournament online that has Matcherino codes. Type in !Matcherino to make sure you go ahead and use these codes to put more money towards the pot. You guys can see it up there. It's up there. $21. $21.25. You guys can increase that for free. Just a little bit of your time. !Matcherino. We'll be right back, okay? remembered. All right, guys. A lot of people are fighting right now. It's going crazy in there. So we're going to go ahead and move on with the matches. And they've gotten pretty far. I mean, pretty far. We're in winners semifinals. And it's going to be Neon Black versus Niet. Okay, just getting the matches set up. All right. Okay. Now, this is a matchup we've seen at high level so many times. This is like the classic Pokken matchup. I don't know how much more classic it gets to this. Decidueye being such a great character going into DX, and Mewtwo, one of the strongest characters coming from the olden days. The strongest character of back then, but already starting off Neon with his patented Hyper Beam landing. Barrier hits up high, not being able to get the conversion. Okay. Alright, Spirit Shackle, plus frames going all the way in. Gotta be careful. Dashed in. He did see the command grab coming, but it wasn't able to be avoided. Oki, backdash, one of the better backdashes in the game. But one thing's for sure, you are Mewtwo. You're susceptible to that rising JY. Tall characters, beware. Okay, Spirit Shackle trying to get a double. We're gonna get some of these little mini snack nuggets along the way to get some more clash. Just means Neon gets a little bit. Is this close enough? Oh, okay. Snaps you out of the fire spin. We get away with murder. Crisis averted. Alright, so this is go away. Nice whiff punish coming out from Niet. Haunting Haunt, 6x. Smackdown, gonna go ahead and look at you. Look at you up there. And we're gonna, you're already a character that has a hard time getting your burst. Let me just siphon it away with this Umbreon. Ooh, but let me get some of that chunk back, especially getting the exchange or field phase. Very high. Ground bounce, too high even for the ground bounce. Ooh, just frame. Oh, two of them. Okay. Hold on, I thought we was about to see a trifecta. No drain punch on that. Maybe thought it was gonna work. Back hit, but luckily for you, able to get out. Escape, CA, yeah, that's a low CA. You're not gonna be able to escape it like that. Wall, ooh, 1 damage, and we're still so far, especially as Mewtwo, we're still so far away. Yeah, he's trying to collect these nuggets, but hits the dash on the right side of your board. Gotta look where you're going. But yeah, this is a classic match. The strongest character of today versus the strongest character in history. Or would we consider that as breaks in? Hold on, I might have to take back what I said. From so far away, super active, being able to get the stage transition. Ooh, set up. Command grab, that's scary. And look at all that extra credit. Hit, dive bomb, goes behind the barrier. It's not active over there, and look at him. High stance from Decidueye is able to build synergy, and rising JY all the way over there just to get the conversion. Look at that. And we're all about to say, we're going to be stuck in the corner, but we're able to escape with the wall bounce. And sticking high up to the heavens. Niet on set point. Very strong. Very convincing. And you know what? This is where it gets really tough for Mewtwo, being able to just have such a high standing character. But activating burst, doesn't want to deal with any trickery Neon Black has to offer. Hard knockdown, fire spin, decides to go into it, into the telekinesis. Hard knockdown again for the fire spin. My man is stuck in the California fires. Reset again for the quadruple command grab. Please, please let this man go. Let him go, please. What is going on? He's just accepting his fate. No, why again? Krogunk for the down, and he grabs him entirely for the perfect. I can't believe it. What was that? Oh my goodness, that was the most amount of command grabs I have ever seen in my life. Anti-air gets hit. Neon Black is officially in high gear after that, but again, another rising JY just to take it out. Ooh, command grab, jumps out, puts you in the corner. No, takes you out of the corner, but it is a crit hit. All right, Krogunk flying in an unrestricted zone, but the sucker punch bypasses both the poison and the hit. Okay. Ooh, flying a little bit too high for your own britches, Mewtwo. Gotta stay low to the ground, but that might be it. Yes. And after the craziness that happened, Niet pulls it off with a 2-0. Oh my goodness. My man just accepted his fate every single time. But you know what? We still pull out the win, okay? We still pull out the win. All right. Oh my goodness. I'm about to say, it's going to take a level of effort to bypass that match, let me tell you. All right. But you know what? I say that, but look, you guys are going to have to hear who's up next. It's going to be Thunder Griffin versus TEC. The head-to-head matchup. Harder than most. And I've seen both of these guys grow through this matchup, I'm telling you. Okay, and you already know what TEC is on. He's going on the Scizor versus this Chandelure. Now, one thing from sure, coming from Tech TEC's mouth, not mine, this matchup can be very hard. The one thing, the staggering truth that TEC knows is that hover cancels do not go through Will-O-Wisp. But you know what? He still perseveres going into the matchup. And so far, look at the keep out, keeping him at bay, shot after shot. Will-O-Wisp again being able to get rid of those hover cancel CAs. Okay, the dash through. I don't know if you guys just saw that, but using the dash invincibility right at the moment where you could get hit by the Will-O-Wisp, but that does not work in dual phase, only field phase. Okay, getting in while in the landing, nice hit, jump over, and that's gonna cost you some damage. Ooh, okay, back away. And Beyblade for some repositioning. I like it. Wait, can Pachi get rid of this? Yes, it does! And that means we get a full wall splat conversion. Not gonna kill. And gonna put 2 debuffs on Thunder Griffin's side. And a beautiful minimize to avoid the big meaty claw. First blood going to Thunder Griffin.
Round 2.
Okay. Now, something tells me that Thunder Griffin might have been a little bit ready for the matchup, especially using Pachi. We don't have Pachi yet, so that means it's gonna have to hold still. I don't know what just happened. Oh, right. Dragonite does ignite the smog on the ground, so it would hit back at Tech. All right, the avoidance, nice. Getting out, fully charged laser, being able to block. Inferno. I think that Clash actually allowed Thunder Griffin to be saved in that moment. Okay, but that big laser does have a stun when it's in burst like this. Burst? No, we're going for the scary stuff. Yeah, I want to avoid this too. Oh, but hits out with the 2Y. Does use the rest of his meter to go into the burst attack. Time to give me your soul. And along with that, in return for your soul, you're going to get 2 debuffs. Here you go. Right. Tech, gotta be careful. Walking around carelessly, especially with a laser that can happen at any moment. Ooh. Gotta be careful with that high stance too. Bullet punch is definitely not slow. Forsake the name. Whiff punish. A little late on the whiff punish. 13 seconds left on the clock. Oh, and he gets hit by the later one and gets the grab. Tech holding it close to his chest, evening out the round. Ooh, okay, big midi claw. Gonna trade with the Will-O-Wisp. I kinda like it. DP, yeah, you're hanging up there for way too long. Alright, Mega Evolution. Gonna catch the backdash on this. Great reactions coming from TEC. Meteor Smash at the ready. But no Swords Dance, able to go under the fireball. Shotgun. Ooh, okay. Overheat, gonna send you full screen, but we still have these debuffs on us. We won't be able to maneuver out anywhere, and the light armor coming to TEC's save. That was a tight, close game. And especially with how much these two play against each other, I would not be able to see it any other way. I definitely see these guys going back and forth when it comes to these matches. It's like, I'm sure of himself. Yes, I can do this. Yes.
Round 1.
All right, going into game 2 after such an intense game 1. Cancels. So far, being able to make his way in, but nice usage of the 5Y charge in field phase. Fully charged laser, full screen. Gotta work your way back in again. Time for you to go back to American Ninja Warrior. Hit through, laser. Once again, pushing you even further and further back. Thunder Griffin, no damage to his name. Jumping over the bullet punch. I didn't even know that was possible. And look at this. So far, this is what you call the skill of a zoner. Keeping you at bay, hit. But this time, we're finally able to get in, says TEC. Damage. All right. Third of your life. Gotta watch out. Okay. Will-O-Wisp. Gonna be... And you know what? Silver Wind actually saves TEC. Not fully a projectile until the last hit. Or not fully staying a projectile until the ending of that move. Oop, 12 seconds left on the clock. It does not look too good. Taking away your synergy and oh my gosh, my man is playing hopscotch. But you know what? Too little, too late. Thunder Griffin, still a wall of projectiles that this man's giving.
Round two.
Big Meaty Claw, but it's gonna trade with the Ember, but he does get a hard knockdown. Jirachi, ooh, tried to throw whatever it was in his way, and now he's gonna get the corner with a high amount of damage. Tried to jump over, no DP, could have counter pierced, nice. X Scissors not gonna go to the wall, but this running stance, this hover stance, Y will jump over the neutral jump to the bullet punch. What an answer from TEC going on set point. All right, trying to fully get out of range, but the laser clips him. Okay. And again, Tech is doing such a good job being able to maneuver in and out of these moves, but so far, Thunder Griffin's covering every other little option. Dash forward, saw he was gonna come forward and did bullet punch instead. DP, nice. The extended hitbox, especially with those swords. Jump out? No, you can't. All right, Sandy doing a little bit of a cheer to try to reduce the amount of time. Is this gonna reach? Oh my gosh, it does. Meteor Smash coming, impact. All right, able to come a lot of distance, but not enough to get away from the laser. Bursting up Thunder Griffin. All right, gotta be careful. Oh my gosh, my man is holding R before he holds that L. Okay. Hit? No, it doesn't. Hold on. This is a lot of damage. Give me my HP back. All right, Dragonite. It's called a lot earlier, but Pachi getting out of situation. Does it a little bit too early. Only 38 HP. Out of there. 8Y for the finish against the wall. 2-0 for Tech against Thunder Griffin. Guys, these are some matches, man. These are some matches. All right, so we're gonna have to take another quick break. Gonna go get more replays. Again, like I said, go to Matcherino. Just a little bit of time for you guys to be able to add more to the pot free of charge. Only just a little bit of your time. We can see this number go up to 33, I think. 33 actually. If you guys can go ahead and use your Matcherino codes, !Matcherino. And if you're on the YouTube side, you're going to have to come over here to get them, all right? But we'll be right back with Pokken right after I get more replays. You guys didn't see that. You didn't see anything. But, all right, we're getting back into the matches. Just need one more to confirm it. And there we go. Now, going into some of the final matches of the night. First off, we have Winners Finals. Winners Finals, TEC versus Niet. And so far, all of these matches have been super close, and I don't expect it. Or at least, you know what? Seeing the 2-0s, I say close. It's 2-0, but close. It's 2-0, but close, guys. I'm telling you, okay? But we still got some good matches going on. So, let's get it started. Ooh, oh, wait, hold on. Let me go ahead and switch the names for you. Bam! All right, TEC Niet. So far, this is more of the rare matchup. This is the DX matchup right here. Scizor, such great movement on the ground, while Decidueye has some amazing movement in the air. Now, I don't remember if Scizor is tall enough to be, you know, susceptible to Rising JY from Decidueye. Ooh, okay, trade in projectiles on the ground. The staples versus the feathers. And you know what Scizor likes to do? Loves to keep that mid-screen, harass you with these bullet punches, and most importantly, being able to maneuver in and out with that hover stance Y, going into the Silverwind for the combo finish. Oh, going for the optimization. No bug bite, but in and out smooth criminal, says TEC. Okay, holding it down. Oh, nice. Again, you can't just throw out the random one-hitter quitters. If you're trying to defend against Scizor's projectiles, or at least his hover cancels, you're gonna have to have a multi-hit move on deck. First blood going to TEC.
Round 2.
Okay. Once again, sitting you in that mid-screen. Was a little late on the punish, but you know what? We still get a crit anyways, only because TEC was pressing a button. Double sweeping leg kicks. Watch out for the puddle. Ooh, and a quick release on that CA. Not holding block in a moment's notice. Again, that mid-screen, you can jump right in your grill. Going against the wall. Smackdown, yep. Not gonna hang him up like a picture. He don't look pretty enough to be up there. Okay, Rotom. Interesting choice too, probably to enhance some of what he can do in the air, but Rotom saying it's time for me to clock out, going away, but the U-turn is here to stay. Oh, can you punish this? You can. Oh, but you have no Swords Dance on you. All right. Mega Burst activation, both of them neutral jumping, wondering who's gonna try to hit a button in the air. Plus frames. Hover cancel, still being able to have enough frames to deal with it. 18 seconds, but you know what? There's a lot of HP between you and mine. And that's going to be first game going to TEC. So far, a character like Decidueye definitely has projectiles and has buttons that can actually deal with hover cancel, but it matters more if when TEC is going to cancel out. So, Niet has to make a few adjustments.
Round 1.
Alright, a little bit of patience, trying to feel each other out. We know what buttons can be at a certain distance of us, those staples, especially that forward Y flying in first class. Ooh, hit out the U-turn, not enough. And again, another jump in to get past that mid-range. Hang him up like a picture. You know what? It's school day. Go ahead and let me know what they look like. Ground bounce against the wall. Okay, losing the tracking, but Frenzy Plant, get me out of there. Oh, and that hit on landing, charged for a little bit longer than usual. Oh, on the dash up, you are not grabbing anything. Let me get some of that HP back. All right, Rotom in the air. This might actually, oh, well, it doesn't matter since the stage transition, but that might have actually mattered. And a Metal Claw directly to the dome, front plate and everything, and a smackdown for the finish. TEC looking oh so dominant. Okay, fly in again, another first class entry, but snatched right out the air. And against the wall too, double setup, jumps in the air, tried to cancel out, which means we get the dive bomb plus frames. Ooh, and a tick throw command grab. You know what? It's your first day of kindergarten. Let me go ahead and put you on the ground, smackdown. Oh, that was a setup. I don't know if that was unblockable or not, but I couldn't block it. Okay, back up. Dash out again. Ooh, getting the talents to hit to the face. Hey, let me get a good look at you. Let me look at you again. You know, you're not high enough. And I love it. The Frenzy Plant on the way down. Extra damage. Again, we are treating JetBlue with the utmost importance. Over. Ooh, wasn't able to get it. Good confirm that he knew that he wasn't able to hit it. But it looks like, oh my goodness, back and forth, left, right, giving you whiplash. 6H, Umbreon, just in case. Only 1 HP, doesn't want to spend his burst for it either. But he might just have to. No, another Rising JY, not respecting the buttons or the approach at all. Ooh, okay, getting rid of it, fully charge. All right, Rotom again. I feel like Rotom hasn't been doing crazy amounts of work except for the possibility of just slowing you down. Dash in, no punish. The tech, it was a late tech, so that means no conversion. Oh, could have gotten the range on that bug by catching the Ghost Dash on the way down. He jumped right out. Shotgun right in front of your face, and you're gonna commit to the 9? Or I should say commit to doing the 8. Ooh, U-turn clash. Under, nice. Utilizing the fact that it is a high. Okay. Dash in, knows that he wants to confirm the kill. Burst, perfect block, yes. Sets out the staples. Watch your toes. I know you got talons, but they ain't as sharp as these hot flaming staples. Patience. Cancel, U-turn, punish on the way down the grab. Okay, watching out for any support, and another flawless jump in for the finish. Taking on game 2 for Niet. Really good stuff. So far, these jump-ins have been spelling disaster for TEC. But you know what? I'd be afraid with that information, especially if my name is Niet. If there's anything Tech loves doing, it's catching the air-to-airs. It's his favorite pastime. So we got to see how many of those he's actually going to predict. Even though Sizzler has wings, he doesn't have as much hang time as the birds of a feather that flock together from Niet. Alright, patience. Okay, the cancel and got pushed into the staples, which means extra time. The hover dash blocks are just amazing. Cancel. Yeah, that's too fast, man. You're going to have to be way quicker than that. there? No. Sending out some of the Razor Blades. Gotta watch out. Backdash caught by the Spirit Shackle, blocking down Rotom. Another dash in, back out. Nice usage of the bullet punch spacing cancel. And you know Tech is gonna go for the optimization. Snatched up, crit on the Frenzy Plant. Don't talk to me with that DP. And another snatch up again. It's so scary. It's so tough when you know you're able to cancel your command grab.
Round 2.
Okay, Better Dance on the other side and using the Swords Dance hit to get the confirm. Jump over, again, air to air, but this time on Niette's side. No third kick, but you know what? We get the wall splat damage. Shotgun hit, a little bit too late. Thousand Arrows gonna catch the cancel. And there we go. This is the multi-hit projectiles that I'm talking about. High Stance cannot evade the 1,000, or at least Spirit Shackle, but it does get hit by the 1,000 Arrows. Alright, Shotgun against the wall, sending in the swords. Trying to do some of the chip, trying to get the work done for him. Activating Mega, trying to get the approach. Good cancel, Frenzy Plant. Getting blocked by Tech. Late hit, are we gonna go for the super? No, we're gonna take all this HP from you. Explosion plus wall damage. All right, another Rotom called just in case. If he activates that burst, this might get caught by the Rotom. Does it? It doesn't matter. Enough invincible frames to get past Rotom. But is it enough damage to kill? It's not. 18 seconds left. Okay, cancels dive bombs on the cancel. And you know what? Yeah, Scizzor's a little bit sour about that one. Alright, setting up another Spirit Shackle. Niet being able to get the large synergy nugget on the way in. Gonna put him a little bit closer. Alright, Rotom again. I'm not sure how well this support is working for TEC, but he's choosing to keep it. Oh, there we go. That's the air-to-air I'm talking about. Tech loves to do that. Grab? Yes, we are close enough. We may have stubby fingers and claws, but you know what? We can have a little bit of grab rate. And hitting you way up high. The swords don't even get the chance to tack on any extra damage. But this fully charged CA will, again, another optimization for the Bug Bite. Hard knockdown against the corner as well. Where do you think you're going? And dash up for the grab. Give you no time to breathe. Telling you, man, TEC adding on to the pressure. Okay, now, this could be Niette's last chance. We're gonna try to find out who's gonna be sitting pretty on the throne for grand finals and waiting for everybody else to claw their way back up to the top.
Round 1.
Okay, game number 4. Oh my gosh, look at that. You can just hear the shings of the CA cancels so fast with the execution. Ooh, air to air, there you go again. I told you, Tech is scouting out the moment he's going for those air normals. Ooh, fully charged, cracking that CA. Not worried about the Umbreon at all. It's up to you when you're gonna use it. Rotom. Okay. Grab, knowing that you're gonna try to backdash with the hover cancel. Oh yeah, we're definitely. That was a late punish. Oh, too far away from the bug bite. Tries to jump out, but caught him in the air of his own. Umbreon, let me get some of that synergy, fam. You're looking kind of hungry. You're looking kind of, you know, full over there. You're looking well fed. All right, summing out the Feather Dance. Still holds tracking. CA, nice late hit, waiting for the CA to come out. TEC on set point, trying to find his entryway in grand finals. Oh my gosh, the dash around. Both of these guys are trying to maneuver around each other's buttons. You're sitting pretty, that's how you play it. Trying to sit just outside of bullet punch range. Whiffing a button, catching the grab means we get some swords dances. Oki set up. That is such a beautiful setup. You can barely see the second sword come up. Oh, catching the late hit and another shotgun. Even though if he's not trying to charge it, it's so quick. He gains so much distance. Oh, okay. Plus frames right off the bat. Trying to chip you down. Oh, but Scizor just holding the CA button. Back out, back in, back out, back in, and now we're in your grill. Rotom won't be activated, but it's not gonna matter. Put you into the corner. And this is a very dominant position for TEC. A Metal Claw for the finish, and he's gonna go to the grand final. All right, we're now going to make our way down to the losers bracket. We know who's going to be in our grand finals, but we need to see who is fighting down below in the trenches. And right now, we're going to go ahead and have 99 Dash versus Thunder Griffin. Match is set up. Let's get it. Let's go ahead and swap these names up. Now, one thing's for sure. Sometimes this matchup can be a little bit weird. Pikachu, definitely one of the characters that has the movement needed to be a little bit tricky when it comes to Shandy trying to get these anti-airs. And not only that, Pikachu has an amazing button in field phase. It's that JX button. Having it armored and with a projectile on the ground that goes very quick can sometimes find a way through the light. But you know what? You still got to be able to get in too wide. Back up. Oh, that could have been a cracked shield for sure and a DP right off the bat, knowing you want to take your turn back. Charge laser, that's practically almost point blank. 8X gets the conversion. Nice. DP still in dual phase though. No Iron Tail on the Smog. Tried to do it there. And now we get sent full screen. Both of these players have two debuffs on them, but now getting away. And this is not how you want to play the game. Yep, Rotom in field phase, especially for Pikachu and against Shandy, is not the way to go. It's definitely the best support you can have against. But Thunder coming down, smite him from the heavens and send him to the corner. Wall splat, damage. That DP, questionable. Okay, Jirachi trying to get in his grill. Oh, the late burst? And he catches the minimize on the exit. Beautiful timing from 99 Dash. That's gotta be some practice right there. Watching the extension of that and a thunderbolt from far range. Okay, back up, 8X gets the hit. Ooh, but the counter pierce, gotta be careful. Oh my gosh, we're just going. Jirachi in the corner. Iron Tail on reaction. We're keeping you in the corner too. Anti-air, nope. And activating burst, does it? Oh, and that was a beautiful 8Y. Not going to keep him in the corner, but going to keep him locked down against the wall. Chip plus frames, and it's nothing but 99 dash. Dash up 2Y. No Iron Tail for the finish. Duck? No duck. Just dash up and blocks nothing but 99 dash of what he's doing. That might be a punish, and it is on the 2X. Guys, I have not seen 99 dash play this aggressive, especially in this matchup. It's crazy. Thunder Griffin, one of the better players, especially when it comes to the keep out game, almost seems overwhelmed by how much Pikachu is just coming in his face. Ooh, but that's not a great start. Nuzzle, crit, laser. All right, we're almost there. We're just about maybe 3 character lengths away. Could have been a really huge call out grab. That would have been a grab. That was very high on Thunder Griffin's block. But look at that, the just frame. JY 5x into the DP. Such wall splat damage and the nuzzle. Oh my gosh, 99 dash Iron Tail again for the trade finish. And just like that, 99 dash full synergy. Jirachi at the ready against Thunder Griffin. Okay. Thunderbolt, nice. Hits the charge. Takes a little bit of damage on the way out though. Cancel. Oh my goodness. Hold up. Are we going to reset PSP here? No, we're going to take the damage. Alright, being careful. No laser. And you know what? That was really smart. Dash knowing that the puddle does take away certain amount of support or synergy. Alright. Jirachi, gotta be careful if your name's Thunder Griffin. One burst. I think with Jirachi, you might be able to kill from this range if you just do a raw burst attack. JX in your face, but you know what? Burst is gone. That means Thunder Griffin can utilize or hold the synergy as much as he wants to. Rotom, and yeah, that means you're gonna have to approach directly from the ground, my friend. Okay, taking the better of the two evils, but you're definitely losing all of your synergy. Back down to 0, work your way back up. Thunderbolt, okay. Any damage, gotta watch out. Oh, you're not dead, are you? Are you dead? You're not dead, but you're practically close. 5 seconds left on the clock. Yeah, you gotta use your burst. Grabs the minimize, and that's gonna be 2-0 against Thunder Griffin. The fastest call out possible. 2-0 over Thunder Griffin? Oh my goodness. If I do say so myself, that is for sure an upset. But either way, 99 dash moves on. And next up, facing his next opponent while we're in the lower bracket, Pikachu, we're going to see you a little bit more. Ash is in your back corner as we're going to see 99 dash versus Neon Black. Okay. 99 dash has been on his 100 dash vibes. But can it prevail versus Mewtwo? Ooh, okay, early start, getting practically 30% of your synergy, but dropping a combo. Neon Black, very different of them. That's gonna be a crit. Now we're gonna get the conversion we want. Watch out. Okay. No punish. Would have been close. Okay, Psycho Cut 2. Oh, okay, staggering out in the air, catching him with the staggers. I love it. Snivy, not gonna be a punish, but it will give us the plus frames. Ooh, doesn't want to take any chip. I understand. Dash up. You probably want to get past this jump right, and only tacking on a little bit of damage. That's kind of what we want if our name's Mewtwo. And doing a really good job. Neon Black timing out this burst, because Pikachu's DP is a little bit wonky. It goes in 2 different directions, but gotta be able to go up. Okay, Croagunk does still get out of range, but still lands the poison for Croagunk. 13 seconds left on the clock. Probably need to activate Snivy, but won't get the chance to.
Round 2.
Dive kick. Okay, barrier. Still being able to hold the field phase. Hyper beam. Especially on a character with this much HP, definitely shows a lot of damage. Won't be able to punish. And a front face, point blank hyper beam. Neon Black just, he's just known for this. But nice telekinesis cancel on the dive kick. Fire spin. Hold on, I think I had enough fire spin looking at the other matchup previously. Dashing out of range. Punish with the Thunderbolt. Oh, I think it actually was in range to punish there. 99 dash, not trying it. But Croagunk finally going after his overtime. Could have been an Electro Ball right there. Definitely, if you see the cancel, that's when you do Electro Ball. Oh god, the fire spins. But activating burst, doesn't want to deal with it. But Neon Black perfect blocks the burst wave. Oh, yep, the grab straight through. Not enough time to activate. Good awareness from Neon Black, taking game 1. And you know what, guys? This matchup is kind of tough for Pikachu, only because Mewtwo he's mostly airborne. I wouldn't say mostly airborne, but he does have the air mobility to deal with a lot of Pikachu's buttons. And it's up to Pikachu to really figure out how to deal with those buttons.
Round 1.
Okay. Ooh, tried to jump over the cycle. Clipped. Good awareness. Doesn't want to get hit by the Hyper Beam too early. But a barrier. There you go. You're going to get hit by the Hyper Beam anyway. Okay. Sitting in that mid-range. Nice JX. No Just Frame on the 6Y. But you know what? It will still be a decent amount of damage. JX through. Nice. And we build up our synergy to 100%. Backdashing. Oh, there you go. Jumping right over the 5X. Just Frame. I was going to say on Just Frame. It would have been a crazy clip. My man trying to go for the second one of the night. Dump. Ooh, okay. You know what? I like it. Knowing that the dash-in was going to happen. Trying to get past that, the regular throw too. Okay, plus frames. Dash up. Ooh, able to get out of that. Usually you get tripped up. All right, plus frames, 17 seconds. Gonna take down all the chip that he can. Snivy, you know what? Surprisingly, even though if Neon Black has been doing these crossover jumps, 99 Dash hasn't been utilizing the Snivy like he could be. Oh, but a Nuzzle will definitely put him in a good range. Only 1 second left, but you only have 1, and I mean literally 1 HP and no recoverable HP. Okay, sneaking around the projectiles. Express lane, Snivy. Gonna attack on the chip. So gets a barrier confirmed. Electro Ball again. He's gotta be ready. Can't let Mewtwo teleport in the air for free like this. Alright, no Snivy. Jump in. No DP on that. Trying to go. Look at this. The shenanigans. Knowing how hard it is to anti-air as Pikachu. Okay. Drogon. Don't know what that was about, but Snivy finally gonna make an appearance. I don't know if you can cross up to the other side. Try to do it. Ooh, 5x not gonna cancel, and we're in a dire situation. Barrier, and for the finish, because we are not in losers finals, which means that's gonna be 2-0, and that's gonna be end of 99 Dash's run. Neon Black moving on. All right, which means next up is going to be losers and grand finals. I'm going to go ahead and take a quick break just to make sure we get these replays, and then we'll be right back going towards the end of the tournament. Remember, guys, Matcherino codes. I can't say this enough. The only Pokken Online tournament to have Matcherino codes. Take a little bit of your time to get these players paid. While I'm on break, you should be doing that. Exclamation point, Matcherino. Go ahead, claim your code to put 25 cents towards the pot and increase these money prizes. We'll be right back. Alright guys, sorry about the extended be right back. Pokken being Pokken, it took some time to get all the replays, but we're finally down to losers finals and grand finals for Heaven's Arena 15. I know you guys want to go to sleep, but have amazing patience, and not only that, even more amazing need for Pokken games. So, without further ado, next up we are gonna have Niet versus Neon Black for our winners finals. Sorry, losers finals. My bad. Losers finals. Where's the button? Okay. This. All right. All right. Now we're gonna go for the run back. Going into winner semifinals, Niet was able to put Neon Black in the lower bracket, but now things might be a little bit different, especially with the fact that we are now best 3 out of 5 territory. More games means more times to adapt to your opponent's moves and more time to definitely avoid a hyper beam coming directly to the dome. But so far, we're not handling these cycle cuts as much. But we finally find our way in Niet. Hang him up like a picture. Let me get a good look at you. Okay, more. That's a Screech, not something you see often. That special allows debuffs to extend just a little bit longer. Double ground bounce, hard knockdown, the setup. Not flinching at all. Neon Black holding true to the defenses. But this time, it's your time to guess. And I said, it may be your time to guess, but Niet said, nah, I'ma just grab you on wake up. But no first class entry. That was more like a close class downfall. Okay, shoot him out of the air. Good dash up. Drain punch. Let me take a little bit of your synergy. You know, you got plenty to share. Okay. Mid-screen. Barrier. Watch out. Ooh, Oki flamethrower, as Euclase would say, fire move on block. Neon taking first blood. So far, the patient using these sidewise to bypass that spirit shackle straight forward. Hyper beam in the air. Oh no, a command grab for your troubles. We're actually really high up in the air, which means we can get a double command grab setup. Dive bomb for the Oki. Ooh, but missing it a little bit. Maybe some of those would, yeah, you can't cancel like that, especially not on the Decidueye with a low CA. Are we gonna get the same setup again? No, we're going for a more damaging finish against the wall. Okay, that was a crit on the way down. I'm not even gonna call it Feather Dance. It was more just Feather Shot. Oh my goodness, the backstep just to get the crit on the CA. Didn't get too much value out of it though. In the air, double, triple in the air. You're gonna have to find your way through this button. Setting up the Spirit Shackle trap. Just want to make sure you might not be able to get that Croagunk set up. Frenzy Plant on the cycle cut finish. Nice stuff from Niet. We're in it for the long haul, guys. Evening out the rounds, and I only expect it to happen even further throughout the match. Okay. Ooh, okay, I like it. Get the low leg kicks under the anti-air. Frenzy Plant towards the corner. Ooh, but this time Neon was ready for the command grab. Gonna have to try harder than that. Okay, we're gonna get the loops here. Double just frame for the extra damage, and look at that. Oh my goodness. Okay. Block. Yep, just to get the Croagunk. And you know what? We're gonna play a little bit of, you know, a little bit of a time waster. Okay, trade. You know what? I like it. Fire spin, Oki, just in case we don't need a reminder of what happened earlier in game number 1 of while they were in winner's side. Man, I cannot believe it. That was the most amount of telekinesis I've ever seen in one match. And I'm so glad I got a clip of it.
Round 1.
Okay. Some regular neutral. Ooh, marksman that he is, hitting it from downtown. And now we're staying a little bit more keep away as Niet tries to zone out. Nice tech again coming out from Neon. I think my man is well tuned up now for those command grabs. It's going to be a lot harder to get him, but it's going to be a lot easier for Niet to be able to get that jump in with the JY. Feeling you out, and yeah, those projectiles are way better. Even if they have low priority, they still have many more projectiles to bypass some of that icicles. All right, in the corner, trying to test his reactions, and he's like, you know what? I feel like you're asleep at the wheel, sir. You may have done it once, but I want you to do it again. Send him to the back, behind. Ground bounce again for the burst attack, and this is gonna be kill. Beautiful combo coming from Niet to get the kill. And you know what? You can always leave it to Niet to be able to show you some real optimization when it comes to Visualize. Ooh, okay, nice. Spirit Shackle does have the priority of negating lower priority projectiles. Spacing plus frames. I don't know. Oh, no plus on that, but we're just gonna go ahead and do it multiple 6-wise. Back hit against the corner. Flamethrower. Oki wants to be just outside that frenzy plant range in case he wants to punish. Ooh, anti-air, but not getting the right hit that he wanted, but never mind. You thought you were going to stay outside of range? All these plants are coming your way. Ooh, okay, nice. Wasn't a combo, but definitely got him the plus frames he needed to approach. Oh, all right, there we go. Oh, hold on. Oh, he's trying to get the clips on. I'm telling you, he's trying to go for the real optimized combos. All right, defense down, which most likely means anything. Probably a crit fire punch might actually kill here. Umbreon, all good. Plus frame, 17 seconds left. Just a little bit of chip. Oh, but the anti-air, you're not flamethrowing anything today, evening out the score. You know what? The games are definitely becoming a lot closer than they were for winners in winner's side. But you know what? There's always the importance of that game 3. Who's gonna get that nice 1-point lead going into the next game and have a little bit more wiggle room? Again, it's kind of tough. Decidueye doesn't have the strongest priority projectiles to go against Sidewide and Cycle Cut from Mewtwo. Okay, feeling each other out. Rising JY again, that's very susceptible against tall characters. Look at this harassment. Good, nice reaction. Hitting out with a multi-hit for the... Hold on, you took on a lot more damage just for attempting to tech that. Ooh, okay, and not being able to get the transition for the just frames. Jay-Wise trying to make sure we try to scout out some of the buttons on the ground. Some of the best ways to approach Mewtwo in field phase is being able to catch him out in the air. Ooh, and that was a nice side dash too, using that invincibility to bypass it. We've seen it a lot with tech. Glad to know that other people are utilizing it too. Dive bomb. Ooh, Hyper Beam finally being able to get past this field phase. Okay. Yeah, you know you won't be able to use that CA to get him out of the air, so you gotta find a different option. Alright, safe jump, and again, falling asleep at the wheel. No one's home, and better believe we're coming knocking at your door. So far, these sidewise have been doing their job, but not being able to get the transition that he wants. Telekinesis, oh my god, please don't let me see it again. No, not again. Umbreon might be able to see it again. No. Crisis averted. Neon Black being able to still press the advantage. Okay, just sat there and watched a slow approach for the grab. Stood there, look at you. Oh no, here we go. The PTSD is setting in for Niet, but able to escape danger. Ooh, and good bait on the DP. Not gonna get the best conversion here, but drops it. Plus frames. Last hit, getting it out. Okay. Flying in, first class. And again, another successful acrobatics. Needs nothing but the smackdown. All right, going into game 4. So far, things are looking a little bit not so good for our friendly neighborhood Neon Black. But you know what? Like I said, there's more games, so more time to adapt. First, being able to throw on some projectiles, and I'll land it. Hyper Beam. Gonna go ahead and put Neon Black in the health lead. Be careful with those CAs. We know that we can cancel at a moment's notice. Can get an easy grab on the way in. Plus frames. Trying to check to see if you go for the anti-air. Tries to jump out. Gets caught. Croagunk making an appearance, not plus frames, but it gives you enough time to delay that 8Y, and Neon Black practically untouched, sitting at nearly full HP, throwing everything in the kitchen sink. So far just blocked because we know it's a little bit too low. What? Able to dive bomb the fire punch. I mean, sorry, not the fire punch, but the drain punch, but that's all right. Neon Black saying that he's still got some energy in him.
Round 2.
Alright. Throw, good tech. Dive bomb for the hard knockdown. Extra Oki. Hit, backdashes. Yeah, sitting at a little bit further range, so Neon Black knows that instead he can just backdash instead of having to take the setup. Hold on, we going for the clip? Nah, we're trying to go for the damage. Oh, but another Tech 8X. That means we were confident we were going to break the throw. And another acrobatics. I know my man is upset by how many times he's getting hit down to the ground, bouncing up and down like a basketball. Now we're going to hang you up like a picture. So far, my man is playing. I'm about to say my man's playing dodge him with the way he's maneuvering around these arrows. But now Niet on set point for this losers finals. Oh, tried to reach with the telekinesis, but we got short arms. We got big legs, but kind of short arms. Oh, okay, hold on. Was that Niet trying to press a button then? The second hit doesn't actually combo. Back hit, unfortunate. Fire spin, gonna lock you down into the projectiles. Gotta stay right here. The projectile is not gonna work. Hyper beam, not gonna kill it. Will! And Neon Black still being able to hold true. Now we're back to a even Steven game. And you know what? This is what it's all about. Head to head, back and forth. But Neon Black being able to even the games out. Now we're trying to see this last game. Who is gonna meet TEC on the winner side of Grand Finals? Decision-wise saying it's about to be me.
Round 1.
Okay. Hyper beam. Oh my goodness. This man is always able to get a hyper beam. It's just insane. Ooh, drain punch from a very far range. Gonna tack on some of that. Focus blast just for the chip, just to see what you're gonna do. Hold on, these hyper beams are scaring me. I feel like one of them is gonna land again, but Psycho Cut homing. Dash in, Krogan, gonna, oh no, I thought that all was gonna combo. I was so scared. But being able to block the hyper beam, Psycho Cut, dash out, barrier, able to get the finish, and just like that, Neon Black 1 round away from taking it over Niet, who put him in losers in the first place. Sitting just outside, trying to use these specials. Unfortunate not being able to get the range he wanted for the dive bomb, but hitting out the 6Y. Hyper beam, got so many times. Focus blast on the other side, doesn't get the hits he wanted, but barrier will. Fire spin. Krogunk, it's just been the same as old as time. Trying to jump out, barrier, trying to push you in between. You're stuck in between a wall and a tough Krogunk. The telekinesis gonna go ahead, put you into hard knockdown, fire spin, set it up again. You tried to take it, but you're gonna have to deal with it at the end of the day. Again, another hard knockdown, fire spin. You have to burst. You gotta not deal with it. There you go, getting out of danger. Side strike on the other side, just walks up, grab for the finish. No, 1 HP in a dream, but only 19 seconds left. He's gonna have to work the hardest, but first class, express shipping on this 4Y, and the burst gonna add to the plus frames. And the DP for the finish. Neon Black moves on to Grand Finals. Crazy. The fire spins, man. The fire spins. Okay. Here it is, guys. Potentially the final match of the night. Grand Finals, TEC versus Neon Black. Let's get it. Alright. And you guys already know. You should know it from time and time again. If you've competed, we are in Grand Finals, which means Tech just needs 1 set to Neon's 2. Neon being on the loser side, clawing his way here. Grand Finals, let's go. trying to get it started early with the Hyper Beam just to let him know you better watch out for that CA. But you know what? The hover cancels are so good, especially from Tech. I don't think he'll be able to hit him with one. And look at that, vastly approaching. So far, you gotta be careful, but the Focus Blast actually lands. But there you go. I said he wasn't gonna land one. Neon always does. Ooh, but good cancel. If anything, Tech is being able to approach really quick, especially with these hover cancels. Oh, the max distance shotgun. And look at that. He was practically mid-screen already point blank with the grab. Okay. Cancel, no hit confirm. There we go. There's the hit confirm. Goes into the Swords Dance. Magikarp, interesting. Means that he's going to be able to play going forward no matter what. Late grab, no tech, but you know what? We get the barrier. 11 seconds. Gonna add on as much damage as possible, sending him to 1 HP. A little bit of recoverable HP, but you know what? Croagunk gonna stop the approach. You're gonna have to, you're gonna have to either approach him or deal with it. And 2 late homings to beat out the extended armor of CA. So good stuff from Neon Black. Sitting just outside barrier range. It's so tough to choose a CA better than his. Oh, jumped out, but an 8Y, late one at that. And toss him onto the ground, set up the staples, gotta watch your toes. Okay, alright, inching forward. Didn't want to deal with the swords, throwing them off their tracking. Oh, but yeah, you can't do any elongated hits here, especially against Scizor. Oh, okay. And still gets the tail end of 2X. Careful. Nice. Oh, but the weight again. Some of these combos are not making their mark, but you know what? We're getting all the synergy we can. Croagunk set up. Activating burst. Doesn't have to deal with it, but has to deal with the cross up on the other side. Let me get a good look at you. And you know what? Smart stuff from Neon Black. Taking game 1, utilizing all that time that he needed to try to get rid of that synergy. Great stuff. You know what? That really is smart plays. Being able to not try to, not trying to change the phase, but then also trying to keep the corner and make that burst meter go away. Neon Black knows that that Scizor's movement is entirely the best when it's in field phase, so why put him there?
Round 1.
Staples, no hit confirmed. That's because we have everything out and about trying to hold it on our opponent. Dash under. Oh, okay, that was smart. Didn't want to deal with the Focus Blast, so we wanted to make sure we use Bullet Punch as the hit confirmed. No CA. Swords Dance, double hit. And you know what? We have one of the longest CA charges in the game, which means that JX is not going to hurt me. Ooh, Staples right in front. Oh, but he jumps out. But not jumping out of the way of the big meaty claw hurling towards his face. Oh no. Oh no, that was a really good hit. Big meaty claw going for one single hit. Guts gonna negate some of the damage just a little bit, but you gotta be careful. Just outside and a simple light tap CA for the completion.
Round 2.
Alright. Oh, jumping out, not getting a punish. But I'm telling you, I'd be scared too anytime it's possible to get a Hyper Beam. That was actually a really nice combo. Being able, oh my goodness! Who else would do that? Who else would do that? He's practically one character away in his face and he chooses to unleash the Hyper Beam. But you're gonna have to read his name. That's TEC, which means he's ready to tech at a moment's notice. Dash under, staples, going for the heavier combo. Okay, dash up, nice hover dash cancel to get the combo. And that might just be it with the bug bite finish. Tech getting into game 2. So far, the game, like I said, as close as it can be.
Round 1.
Alright. Big meaty claw. Nothing to worry about if we're able to block it. Psycho Cut didn't realize he got hit. No grab. Hold on, wait. There's no way you can actually perfect block. Well, no, yes. You can perfect block the first. You can perfect block the hit of tap CA, but not fully charged CA. Fire spin. Gonna hold it down. You can. I'm about to say you could probably still reach, especially with that. You look at that. Maximum distance, still being able to get the counter pierce. Shings. Wall splat? No, too far away. But the back fist, tell him how it is. Sending him to miss, trying to back him up, knowing how much HP he has. He doesn't need to do too much. That's crazy, but a nice instant air dash JY just to finish him off. Trying to utilize that movement. That's definitely what Scisor's weakness is. He sometimes can only fly in certain directions, you know? Ooh, but avoiding the projectiles. Now we're in the corner. Shotgun charge? No, trying to go for the meaty Metal Claw. Doesn't work. Neon Black able to jump out and get the loops. Okay, Focus Blast, charge. Magikarp gonna help. Means that single hit moves, but there's enough PSP on to where the Psycho Cut can change and we're right back into dual phase. Jump over, getting no crit. And both of these guys are starting to play a little bit of hopscotch now. Alright, so far and nice. Using Psycho Cut to negate the big meaty claw. Teleport out. Does get the punish on the jump. And doesn't want any of the pressure. Also resetting the face-up points. But he's not able to dash out. So that means Neon gets a combo. Hard knockdown. What are you going to do? Krogunk. Grab. Yep. You have to deal with both. Either way, it's a safe grab for Neon Black. Oh, he definitely touched into the homing, and that's going to be armored as well. Sorry, not armored, but with rage. And this might just kill. And it does it. 7 HP on the board. Magikarp in field phase, so no grab here, especially if he's just running up, and there it is. Okay. Trying to get the synergy nugget, and that's going to put Tech in a very good synergy lead. But Neon Black has his full synergy available. We have not seen Mega Mewtwo this whole entire tournament, and now potentially we can see a comeback here if it gets too far out of hand. Ooh, late, but still able to block. Barrier hit. Uses some of his synergy just to get it. Hyper Beam, and that's going to be a counter pierce and going to have his synergy too. All right. Is that going to land? No, it doesn't. And activating his burst on the other side. Now we got a mega battle. Psycho Cut. Draining ever so slightly. And we still have a lot of synergy on Neon Black's side. But runs face first into a meaty claw. That's going to be the end of his burst range. Oh, no. A crit grab, that means you're close to the wall and you are in fire spin territory. And a low, slow grab. Slow and start can maybe win the race. The late barrier into the hit. And he guessed on every single one. Not a single jump in sight from Tech. It's like every time he actually wanted to guess on what was gonna happen after the barrier. Now, Neon, being oh so close, is one game away from a grand finals reset. But you know what it's like to be put against Tech, especially in a tough situation like this with his back against the wall. Ooh, and CAing everything in his way, but good Tech coming out from Neon. Focus blast, is it enough hits? Able to go under the CA double shing? Yep, we are. Alright, fire spin, psycho cut. So far, doing such a great job keeping Tech at bay. Hasn't really been able to approach even with some of the best approach options in the game. Drain punch, getting the later hit. CA directly in front of his face. Krogunk grabbed, double hit. And it's still able to get through. Not the back fist from the teabag. Oh, you know you don't. Tech, if your name. Oh, Tech again. Side strike for the finish. Neon Black one game away from resetting the bracket. Oh, and nice. Another drain punch. Closer. And another point blank hyper beam. Neon Black is in his head. Oh no, not the teabag while he turns into Mega Scizor. Ooh, but you know what? This is a lot of damage here. And that Magikarp is coming. Hold on. Wait, is this gonna be plus? Oh, okay. Not another one. Hold on. Coming in. Krogunk. The reset to grab, only 1 HP, so close to resetting the bracket. Cancel in, the barrier into the telekinesis, and we've got a bracket reset. Imagine that. All right, we got a bracket reset, which means that I got some more replays to get. It's going to be shorter than the usual, so we will be right back with Grand Finals reset. Again, the tournament's not over yet. Get the Matcherino codes in there, please. Please. All right, we'll be right back. All right, guys. Unfortunately, the two people that do have the replays for me to see are currently, or I'm assuming, are asleep. So with no way to stream these replays without them entirely, I will just announce that Tech does win the tournament 3-1 over Neon Black in Grand Finals Reset. I will commentate the matches off stream if I'm able to get them in time, maybe tomorrow. But until then, since we're already so far into the tournament and I don't want to keep people waiting, I'm going to go ahead, leave it at that. Congratulations to TEC winning Heaven's Arena 15. And since it's the prize pool is somewhere around $30, which means it will go to first and second place, which would mean Neon Black and Tech will be taking tonight's prize money. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate everybody competing. And most importantly, long live Pokken. I'll see you guys next time.